Hi everyone, it's Donna Cutting over at redcarpetlearning.com, and today's customer service tip is specific for front of the house food and beverage staff, although everyone might find it a little helpful, and it is entitled, Watch Your Language. So, a colleague and I, one of my team members, and I have been working over the last few weeks with the food and beverage staff of a country club. And one of the things that we worked with them on is improving their language. In other words, replacing some of the what we'll call negative phrases that they typically say with some more positive or preferred phrases. So let me give you an example. One of the first things that we discouraged and we called a negative phrase was when you go up to a table and you ask them, "Do you know what you want?" Why is that? I mean, it seems harmless, right? What's wrong with that? Well, what's wrong with it is what you might not realize is that what you're communicating is, come on, do you know what you want yet? I mean, I got places to go and people to see and tables to turn over, and while that may be true, you never want to give your guest or your customer or your member of your country club a rushed feeling or a rushed experience. And so replacing "do you know what you want," the negative phrase, with the preferred phrase, which is simply "may I take your order," is going to just elevate your service just that much more. Just elevate that experience for your guests and your customers. So let me give you a couple of other examples. When you use what we'll call the negative phrase, "are you going to eat the rest of that?" when you go up to clear plates from a table, what you may not realize you're communicating is, I mean, come on, that's a lot of food. You're really going to eat the rest of that? And of course, you never want people to feel badly about the food they're eating in your restaurant. You want them to feel good about it. You want them to feel good about the food, the restaurant, and you as a server. So replace that negative phrase with the preferred phrase, "may I take this out of your way?" Same thing with "are you done?" Because are you done? Because I've got tables to turn over. Again, we don't want to communicate that. So simply ask, "may I clear this for you?" Two simple tweaks and you've just given your customer a better experience. Let me give you a couple of others. One thing is that when you go in to check, so about 2 minutes in, you might want to check and see how your guests are doing. Are they enjoying their food? Do they have everything that they need? But instead of just getting casual with them and asking, "are you good?" which we'll call the negative phrase, the preferred phrase would be, "is everything to your liking?" Here is why. When you just ask, "are you good?" people's normal response is, well, yeah. They might not actually tell you if something was wrong. And so what you're trying to do is you're trying to dig to just make sure that if there is something you can correct, that they give you the opportunity to do so. So when you ask the preferred question, which is everything to your liking, then that gives them an opening to say, well, yes, it is. Well, yes, it is, but, or, well, no, it isn't. And then that gives you the opportunity to correct it and give them a better experience. And then the last couple of things I want to encourage you to think about, and this really goes for everyone, is to consider the very casual, very popular phrases of "no problem" and "no worries" to be negative phrases. And the reason is, well, it's right in the phrase itself. Negative. They are negative. Problems and worries. Nobody wants them. And we don't want to call attention to the customers that there could have been any worries or there could have been any problems. So you want to replace that with things like, "my pleasure," "I'd be delighted to," "I'm happy to help." So here's my challenge to you. I'm going to challenge you to think about what are some of those so-called negative phrases that just roll off your tongue. You probably know because as soon as I said it, you thought, I do that all the time. I want to challenge you to take that and replace it with our suggested preferred phrase. Just give yourself a little challenge as you go through the week to try every time you think about it to provide the more positive phrase, the preferred phrase, and just elevate that guest experience just that much more. Hey, if you liked this tip, please hit like, comment below. Let me know what phrases you like to hear when you're at a restaurant or what you think the preferred phrases are when you're serving your customers. And also, if you like this tip and the others, please subscribe to our channel. You hit the subscribe button and then be sure to hit the little bell next to it so you always get an alert every time we post a new video. And as always, we would love for you to visit our website at redcarpetlearning.com, where you can download a free report called 21 Days of Thank You. If you're in a leadership position, I know that's going to be really helpful to you. Thanks, everyone. This was your customer service tip for today, and keep living and working the red carpet way.